Casa Loma, in the heart of downtown Toronto. 180,000 square feet, 98 rooms, and very haunted. I'm Rita MacInally. Join me now with ghost trackers Michelle Desrochers and Patrick Cross as we visit the castle's most active rooms. Sir Henry Mill Pellet, the first owner and resident, 1913. Sir Henry's office, the round room. Patrick Cross describes the goings-on.
The blinds move on their own a lot of times,
really?
and there was no air in here when it was first here. So when I was recording on my cell phone and my camera phone, I had a voice say sit.
Wow.
And as well as I could see an image going across, or a faint see-through transparent image going across.
The garage. It serviced the vehicles that Sir Henry owned in the 10 years that he and his wife lived in Casa Loma. I walked over to the main doors before we began to shoot footage.
And I heard a humming sound. And I looked up, that fan is not turned on, there is nothing else here. What would explain a humming sound?
It could be, if you can't find a logical explanation, we've been here since you told us the story, and it's literally very silent. But it could be a residual sound, like just left over. I mean, here are the doors, the main doors to the garage, which are locked.
Yes.
But this is where they would have brought the cars in, right through here. So it's possible. Plus, this is where, the mechanics would work on.
Yeah.
So you would maybe hear the sound of machinery. Not like it's high-tech machinery, but you would still pick up on some residual sounds.
A residual sound is from a prior time, imprinted on surroundings due to an emotionally charged event. This imprinted event acts as a recording that replays throughout time. Michelle and Patrick use a variety of devices to pick up the presence of astral beings. Meters, readers, and special apps. Michelle's favorite is the K2 meter, also known as an EMF detector.
You can ask yes or no questions and say, blink once for yes, twice for no, where they will tape the lights all the way to the red when they answer. So we've used it for spirit communication. Basically, Basically, yeah. And this is the antenna. It's a lot more sensitive because we do a lot of television. We like to have gadgets that are a little bit different.
Yeah.
And it's not stuff available here.
I wonder if any of the findings are from actually Sir Henry coming back here after he passed away and coming back here and just kind of reliving moments of when he was so brilliant and things were on the upswing for him before everything went down.
I think so, because we probably, out of all the recordings that we've gotten out of Casa Loma, I would say maybe just under half come from this room alone. And it's an intelligent haunting, because we're going to ask questions and we'll say, is there anybody here? And we get back, who's there? Or who's that?
Wow.
And I'll say, do you remember me from the last time? And he goes, yes. So it's an intelligent, like he's answering the questions.
Well, he was an intelligent man, for sure.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, where are we going to go to next?
The tunnel. 18 feet below ground, it snakes along for 800 feet to the stable house. Many visitors and staff have encountered an unknown astral being here. A man.
He's right in your face and he speaks.
What does he say to you?
Well, Patrick and I were down here one night last October at one of the events, and I was just casually mentioning that we should set up night vision cameras down here. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden we heard, why? Just exactly like that. Oh. And we heard it, and one of our researchers at the other end of the tunnel could hear it. It was that loud.
That loud.
Well, not at the other end, but he was quite a ways away from us. And I just kind of said, wow, right? It's just a thought. Right? It's just a thought. So we kind of left it at that. Now this is probably one of the hot spots here in the tunnel.
Oh, you can feel the temperature change as soon as you get here.
Yeah, well, we were videotaping one night and doing voice recordings, and we could see a mist coming towards us. So while that mist was coming towards us, I was saying, look, why don't you just touch us? And one of our researchers got grabbed by the shoulder.
Really?
And the mist dissipated completely.
The stable house. The spirits eluded our mics and cameras, but made contact with me alone again.
Down by the doors, just by myself, the left glass of my glasses fogged up ever so briefly and then cleared. Not the right, just the left side of my eye. It kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Well, it's a little bit different because, as you can see, there'd be no reason for it to happen. You're indoors.
Yeah.
You know, there's
no windows open.
No, there's no vents blowing. There's nothing because, I mean, it's a scorching hot in this place.
It's kind of clammy, but like I said, it was just the one eye, and I was about 5 feet from the door, and I turned around, and the mist disappeared off my glasses.
Like somebody got in your basement.
We ended our tour in Lady Mary's room, one of the most active rooms in the castle.
What have people felt in this room, Michelle?
Realistically, people have been grabbed just on the other side here. The most active part of Lady Mary's room is on the other side, so we thought. But recently, when we did an event here in March, on the March break, there was a young couple who was up here by themselves and caught a photograph of Lady Mary sitting on her bed.
She was actually on the bed.
Yeah. It was just like the outline they could see was like a larger woman, which Lady Mary was, and had the you could see the bun in her hair. I mean, it was a wonderful picture. We did forward it to the castle, but it was, it was pretty extraordinary. Because again, we had 100 people a night here.
Any voices, anybody talking in this room, or just visions and
We've
touching?
never, touching photos, which is something in itself, but no voice recordings as of yet. She's very private and does not like to be captured.
94.9 The Rock thanks Michelle Desrochers and Patrick Cross for letting us explore Casa Loma. Now, it's your turn.